8:23 a.m. and we're starting the hike. The hike starts at the campground, Glacier Basin Trail. One of my favorite parts of every hike is starting in the forest. Love that aroma of the trees, the evergreen, cedar, and the more. We're walking beside the river. Here comes caffeinated boy. Used to, I would go to work on Mondays. Now I go to hiking trails on most Mondays. And I like to hike on Mondays because most people go to work and the trails are not so busy. So it's pretty wonderful. A couple of years ago, I was feeling really burnt out at work, and with the work I was doing, it was something that I loved and had a lot of passion for, teaching and research and just working with college students in general. And I made a big decision, and I changed my life, and I stopped pursuing the next promotion or being consumed with it and things like that, and started thinking about what do I need to live and what do I want to do. And now I am in a healthy relationship that is growing and flourishing, and I come to the hiking trails on Monday instead of going to work, and I still work, but I work to enough to meet my needs, and that's enough, and I still have plenty, and I love the flexibility and love the free time that lets me spend my Mondays doing things like this. And that, for me, is it's just pretty amazing. It's life-changing. I didn't have a lot of health problems before I made that change, but the health problems that I had completely went away, disappeared, were no longer an issue. So loving this life, and I hope to spend many more Mondays on Mount Rainier or some of the other great trails around. So this trail starts to provide the vistas almost immediately.
And that was Papa telling about his relationship with hiking. It's profound, and I know being in the wilderness brings him a bright sense of joy, the kind of joy we may experience in our simpler childhood, when we have nothing really to worry about. We are just bliss in the moment. At least I know this to be true for myself. I am happiest in the mountains. For me, hiking has transformed my life, not only physically, but spiritually. It opened me up to trail running and running in general, which was a huge part of my life. Deeper than deep, with my sense of spirituality, I truly, wholeheartedly believe with every molecule in my existence that I have met God face to face, over and over, way up high above the clouds. The divine in nature is vast with all of its beauty. It's implosive. Nature, it's, in my mind, the physical manifestation of God. And people call this belief pantheism, or the belief that God is identical to the universe and all of its nature.
Y ahora la versión en español. Les decía que ese fue papá. Él estaba hablando sobre su relación con el senderismo o hiking. Es algo profundo y sé que estar en la naturaleza le trae una alegría brillante. Es un tipo de alegría que podremos experimentar en una infancia más simple, pura dicha, sin nada que preocuparse en el momento, ahí arriba en las montañas. Al menos sé que eso es cierto para mí. Yo soy más feliz en las montañas y para mí el senderismo o el hiking ha transformado mi vida. No solo físicamente con su capacidad para construir resistencia en mi cuerpo, pero incluso me abrió las puertas al trail running y a correr en general, que ha sido una gran cosa en mi vida también, sino también en un sentido espiritual profundo o más profundo que lo profundo, porque ahora creo verdaderamente con cada molécula de mi existencia que he encontrado al mero Dios, cara a cara, una y otra vez, allá arriba por encima de las nubes, en la naturaleza. La vasta maravilla de su belleza es implosiva y es divina, porque así es la manifestación física de Dios. Y esta creencia se llama panteísmo, que viene siendo la creencia que Dios es idéntico a todo el universo, los multiversos y toda su naturaleza.
Hi.
This is a cool field. This is that flat field I was telling you about.
12 noon, and we are breaking for lunch beside Shadow Lake. How far have we trekked?
7.63 miles, 3,066 foot elevation gain, 1,500 calories, 3 hours, 34 minutes.
We're back in the forest, probably about a mile and a half from the trailhead right now. So it's a great, forest is a great cool down. We just came out of the rock slides and the meadows, which are really sunny. We're on the White River just below Mount Rainier. Off the trail and walking back through the campground where we parked. How many miles?
Hotel says 10.83.
All trail says 10.83.
4 hours, 43 minutes of hiking.
4 hours, 43 minutes of hiking. What was the elevation gain?
1,277 feet.
My legs feel it.
So we moved at 2.5 miles per hour. I would say this is our fastest 10 miles.
Especially at this elevation gain. I would say so too.
And with no hiking poles.
I'm sleeping in tomorrow.